Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Infinity. I am your host, Rev8. Today, guys, is episode number 24. We are going to be working with some RF tool stuff, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I have never done any type of RF tool building or RF tool dimension building, so that's what we're going to be doing, and so you can follow along and see what I did wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Just have some fun with it. If you're joining the channel, guys, please click that like button, and if you're new, always hit the subscribe button. Be my friend. I'll be your friend. I'll click on yours and subscribe to yours and all that good stuff. And so yeah, guys, let's get started. We're on the FTOG.net server. If you're interested in the new mod pack that came out for the FTOG, it's called AVANT. It's on the cursor launcher. I'll put a link in the description below. But yeah, it's free to the public. You can come and record with us or even play with us if you want to. So let's get started, guys. Episode number 24. Alright guys, so we're going to be getting into some RF tool building. I don't know why I keep calling it RF tool building. We're going to get into some RF tool dimension building is what I want to say. And I wanted to come down here. And what the heck is going on here? Is this thing even on? It's pumping stuff, but I don't see stuff happening. What's going on over here? Okay, so we're making stuff. Okay, so good. This is what I wanted to see. And let's go ahead and put, what do we got over here? We have 132 of them in there. So let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and throw these in there. Bam, bam, and bam. We probably should funnel this into somewhere else, but that's okay. So yeah, those are getting made. These are on, and we're empty in there. That's cool. So we're going to be starting with RF tools and the dimension stuff, and I've never done these before. I've worked with RF tools on a bunch of other stuff like the intergenic generators and the matter receivers and transmitters and all that stuff. Even this environmental controller thing down here is pretty sweet, but I've never done any dimension building, and we kind of want to do one just for fun. Even if we just create an age that we can build something fun in, but I don't necessarily want to build it over here by our base. I'd like to go ahead and put it over here in our reactor room, and I'd actually like to just put it right here in my office because this is my office and that's Link's office. So I thought I would just line them up right here and see what happens. So the first thing we're going to need to do is read the little thing down there at the bottom of the screen that says there's a server restart in 15 minutes. That's good luck for me. But the first thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't done this before, is just go to RF Tools. There's two books right here. There's the RF Tools Manual and the RF Tools Dimension Manual. And if you click on the manual, it's got all the cool stuff. Just the network monitors, the teleporting system, power system, shield system, all that good stuff, right? And then if you click on Dimension Builder, it says, hey, there's another book for that. It's called this book. So you need to make this book right here. This is called the RF Tools Dimension Manual. And this basically tells you everything that you need to know on how to make them. So if you just click this, I mean, you could click that, which does the same thing. But if you go through here, it's basically going to tell you that you can make simple void worlds that don't take much RF protect to maintain up to complex ones. And scattered around the world are unknown DIMLETS. The easiest way to do it is by killing Enderman right there, and that's what we're doing. And there are also chances of getting DIMLETS that are already known, and a lot of times you can get those inside an RF Tools dimension itself. There's little tiny buildings. I think our mining world is an RF tool dimension, so we might have to go over there and check that out. That might be a Mistcraft world. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to figure it out. But anyways, it tells there are 14 types of DIMLETS, and this is very, very similar to Mist, building a Mistcraft world. You got terrain, digit DIMLETS, biome controllers, same thing. So you basically create a world using certain parameters, and we'll get into that when we get ready to make them. But the first thing it says you're going to need to do is, if you don't know what your DIMLET is, unknown DIMLETS, you're going to need to make a thing that's going to tell you what they are, and it's called a DIMLET researcher. So that's what we're going to make first. So let's go jump over here to the base before our server restarts. And you know what? I don't even have to go there. Well, yeah, I do. Let's go over here. I don't know. We made a bunch of machine frames because in order to make these things, you need the machine frames, the resonant ones. And we made quite a few of them. Yep, they're still in there. Cool. Good thing I came back here. So we can just craft them right here. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. And let's go up here and see what we can find. We need the researcher. And let's go down here. DIMLET researcher, DIMLET filter, inscriber, scribbler, scrambler, DIMLET researcher. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So we need a machine frame. That's how you make that. So that requires that machine frame, that resonant one. So we're going to click on that and make that. That's our first piece. Let's go ahead and throw that back into the system. I'm actually going to take this and do that and turn that back into a blank pattern and then throw that back in there. Okay. Let's go back up here, DIMLET researcher. And I don't know if we have all this stuff. Well, you have all that stuff. That's cool. So the stuff we need are these things right here. So let's go ahead and make those. We need 2 of those. Let's do that. And then let's grab one of these machines. Cool. There we go. So we got that. So do we have any extra tesseracts in here? We have 1 tesseract. Perfect. All right. So the next thing we need is some energy pipes. Let's type in conduit. And let's see. We have 4 of those. That's enough for right now. So let's go ahead and grab that. And let's go downstairs. And I want to go ahead and grab this cache that's down here. So let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll take that over. Let's go ahead and get that and poke it. Oh, you know what? We probably shouldn't have done that, honestly, because these things are still getting killed in there. So these might disappear. Let's just grab, let's put that in there. Let's just grab a stack. Oh, they only stacked to 16. All right, let's just take them all then. Let's leave 1 in there. There. So that way that it doesn't pick up anything else. And let's go over to our reactor place. Like this. And let's go over here to my office right here. Oh, that's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get our pickaxe out because I put everything in my bag. And we want to go do this right in a row. So let's go ahead and break that piece. Oh, what happened there? Break that piece, and let's put our tesseract. Let's just go ahead and put our tesseract down there on the bottom, like that, and make sure it's receiving power. It is receiving power. Cool. And let's go ahead and put just 1 energy conduit on it, like that. And then we're going to put our researcher right on top of it because it requires power. Bam. There we go. So it is powering up. Now, if you look up at the top, it says infused 0%. There's a way of infusing these machines that make them really efficient. And it's by getting, they're called shards. I don't know if they're shown on here. Right there. They're dimensional shards. And you can get these by going into an RF dimension and getting them. But I think it takes a full stack to infuse at 25%, if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, you guys can comment on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I just remembered that when I did the endergenic generators. I got to watch my time here. We got about 10 minutes until the server resets. So what this thing is going to do, we probably should have brought some kind of a chest or something over here so these things can get pumped out. You know what? We'll probably go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and let's jump back into this world and this room. And let's grab a chest. Do we have any chests in here? Let's type in chest. We have one of those. Let's see if we can make this an iron chest. Let's go do that. And let's type in iron. And chest. There we go. And let's go ahead and make that. Bam. There we go. Cool. That's all I needed. And I need an item conduit. So let's get some item conduits. And we got 5. That's perfect. Let's just grab them all. Let's just go. Let's just take everything that we have. Let's just take it and leave. All right, let's go down here. Let's go back over here. I should probably put that portal like right there so I don't have to keep on doing U-turns. All right, let's do this. Let's put the chest here. I'm not sure if it automatically pulls out or not, so we'll just put this right here. And this do extract all the time. And this do an insert all the time. All right, so let's do this. Let's put some DIMLETS in here and find out what happens. And it's going to take it. What is this right here? Open manual, thick, bio bevel. I don't understand what that means. Okay. So it is sending them all into here. So we are making stuff and things. I just don't know what they are yet. So we'll come over here and we're going to look at these. So we're getting These are the DIMLETS as they're coming out, so now we know. Huge orbs DIMLET, that might be fun. A biome mesa DIMLET, that's not really that important. A liquid sludge DIMLET, we really don't want that. A molten adamantite DIMLET, a sky ender DIMLET, that might be fun. A biome, a quagmire, we don't really want that. So we could probably, I don't know if we can, there we go. Yeah, so it's going to put them all together. So we kind of want to look at these biomes first, I guess. Or these liquid ones, that's kind of cool. A non-DIMLET, I don't know what that means. Sky red, that's kind of fun. Ominous woods, liquid molten. So it'd be cool if we could get one that was like a liquid, something that we could actually use, like liquid yellowite or liquid something that we could be kind of cheaty on, like draconium or something like that. Now I know Nonsanity has an RF tool dimension that is nothing but draconium ore, and it's freaking sweet. He's actually allowed us to use it, and because we were kind of short on draconium, but make sure you check out his videos. Most of his videos are live streams, but he does put the whole live stream on YouTube, so make sure you go and check his out. That's pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and I'm gonna put all these in, and my chest is not going to be big enough. I can already see that for sure. So I'm going to have to make something a little bit bigger, and I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back. So the server restarted, and we got everything that we needed, and I decided that instead of putting stuff in a chest, I just made my own little tiny ME system. It's just for this. It's not connected to our hub or anything. So now I'm going to decorate it so it looks nice. Let's see if I can get that on. No, I didn't want to do that. So yeah, I decided to do this, and then we just put all our unknowns in that chest, and it's sucking them all in. So that should be a good looking thing. Can I not get this like that? There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I need to go on the other side, plug up this wall. So yeah, I just have a storage thing right there, and then there's a controller underneath it, and then the Tesseract is underneath that. So got our own little ME system. So this will work out great. So what it's doing is it's just pulling in from here, researching them, and then it's putting them back into here. So now it's easy for me to see what we have. Now the one thing that I did read is some of these, if you look at the top where on the Wayla it says rarity in blue, some of these have rarities that are higher than others. So like right there's a rarity of 4, rarity of 3, and I think rarity of 5 is the highest. So we'll have to go through here and see if we get any lucky ones. I'm imagining that the rarity, or the rarer ones, more rare I guess is the word, would probably be inside an RF age itself. But I'm not positive on that, so don't take my word for it. But so yeah, let me these are almost done. That's cool. So let's look in our book real quick while this is doing that, and let's see what else we need to make after this. So let's look in here, and let's go to the page that we're on. So simply place the unknown DIMLET, and blah blah blah. When it's done, it turns into a usable DIMLET. It's the right. Okay. Certain DIMLETs are more valuable than rare to the others. That's what I just read. Most DIMLETs require you to research them or use another machine to find them, but certain simpler DIMLETs can be easily crafted. Let's go to the next page. You may notice that some of these craftable DIMLETs require a weird item, but we can't get this stuff until we go into an age. And so the dimension inscriber. So the dimension inscriber is what is used to actually code your dimensions. And in addition, you will also need an empty dimension tab, one of these. Okay, so I guess this is the next thing that we're going to need to make. So let's head over to our place. And actually, we only need to go here. And let's see if we can make this thing. So a dimension inscriber is what it's talking about. So we did the dimension researcher. That's a DIMLET scrambler. There's a dimension inscriber. That's what we need right there. So let's make another one of these and throw that back in the system. And then dimension inscriber. And then do we have enough stuff? We don't even have that. Okay, so what was the other two items? Paper and an ink sac. Do we have enough stuff to make paper? We do have enough stuff to make paper. So the ink sacs are the only thing that we're missing. And luckily enough, we have an ink farm right here. Awesome. So let's take a stack of that. Let's put those in our ME system so we have them. And sooner or later, we're going to be doing this Gia fight over here. This is from Botania. Link set this up right here as part of our campus, so we'll start getting this looking a little bit better when I get some time. And so let's put this back in here, put that back in there, and dimension inscriber. We should have everything we need. So there's the dimension inscriber. I have no idea what this stuff does. And it says we're going to need a dimension tab. I don't see that on here. Let's check the next page. And would it be this one? Empty dimension tab. Put this empty dimension tab in a dimension inscriber, or you can construct dimension using DIMLETS. Okay. I'm not actually wanting to make one right now. Just want to make the machines first, right? So let's go underneath, like so. And let's grab another energy conduit. And then let's put this thing right there. Okay, cool. So if I click on this, it really doesn't show anything. I guess this is where we line them up and we make a dimension, right? So, and it is, I don't even think this needs power. It doesn't even look like it needs power. So is this thing done? This thing is done. So let's go ahead and look at what we got. And we'll probably call this an episode because this has been, I think we're going to get into stuff that's going to take a little bit more time as far as recording and explaining. And like I said, this is the first time I've done this, so we're doing this together. Some of you probably have done this a million times. I have not, so just bear with me. So up here we got, these are the biome tabs. So we got all kinds of biomes here, and these are kind of cool. I'm not really interested in any certain type of biome. I would like a plains biome, would be kind of nice. So maybe we put our B dimension in a plains biome. That might be nice. Yeah, I don't really see anything. I'd like a flat biome. Well, that'd be kind of cool. The next is a controller checkerboard dimlet. That might be fun. Dry dimlet. That would probably be good. A biome controller with affects how biomes are used in this dimension. So it never rains, I'm guessing. This would be fields, mountains. So this is kind of like the creator part, I'm guessing. What is this? Digit 0 dimlet. Digit 2 dimlet. I'm not quite sure. This dimlet has no effect on dimensions, but can be used to get new unique dimensions with exactly the same dimlet. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Okay. Effect. That's kind of fun. Jump to. So I guess these are some effects that you can get while you're in your world. Huge liquid orbs dimlet. That'd be kind of fun. So this is going to be the orbs, I'm guessing. The effect dimension, blah, blah, blah. So we have liquid orbs, maze dimlet. That's interesting. Pyramids dimlet. Cool. Okay, cool. So I've never seen a pyramid on Minecraft. Liquid biofuel. That would be a good one. Liquid essence. That's really cool. I'm wondering if they're talking about like liquid essence as in essence that would be mob essence, or liquid essence like experience essence. So this is big reactor yellorium. There you go. That's all we need right there, man. Okay, so here we go. Red plasma, gelid cryotheum dimlet. Holy crap. Molten, don't need that one. Brass, don't need that one. Don't need that one. Electrical steel, molten aluminium, redstone, void metal, mutagen. Mutagen would be great. That would be great because when we get into Gendustry, that's what we need. We don't need that anymore. Seared stone, no. Sludge. And so that was the only liquid ones we have. So the yellorium would be excellent. That would keep our reactor running forever. So this would be apatite. So this would be the ores that you're going to have inside. So I'm not really seeing anything in here that I would like. What is this? This is mob creeper dimlet, mob dimlet, sheep. So these are probably the mobs that you're going to want in your dimension. Patreon dark. These are Patreon. I don't know what this means. Patreon dimlets are in honor of a player and add purely cosmetic features. That's awesome. Maybe I can get one of those sometime. You guys vote. Sky, the blue colored dimlet. Sky large, moon, none. That's kind of fun. So these are going to be your atmosphere dimlets. And I'm not seeing... Some of these say craftable right there, so I'm guessing that's what it meant by in the book, that some of these things are going to need a piece of crafting material in it. Let's go right here. This special mediocre efficiency dimlet. I'm not quite sure what that means. Special dimlets with various features reduces the maintenance RF per tick of the generated dimension with 5%. That's kind of nice. So it's, oh, I didn't want to pull that out. Let's put that back in. What is this one? This is special seed dimlet. Right click to copy seed from dimension. Shift click to locked copy. Force a specific seed. Oh, okay. So we could copy our seed, the seed of this world that we're playing in now. That would be kind of cool. So we could maybe, if somebody else has a really cool RF tool world, we could copy theirs, I'm guessing. That would be kind of fun. Let's go to these. These are terrain. So filled waves dimlet, flooded caverns, terrain grid, island. So nothing really interesting there. The rarities are all 0. Time always midnight, time always morning, always noon, and then this last one is weather, hard rain dimlet. We sure as hell don't want that one. So let's go up here, and I want to see, there's a rarity of 5, so this would be molten adamantite. What's so special about adamantite? So let's go type in here, adamantite. Adamantite. Why do we need this? Anything in particular that we could use that for? I'm not seeing anything. What about that? Anything that was useful for? I don't see anything. So yeah, molten adamantite. Not quite sure. It's probably just something that we could use for tinker. So that's a rarity of 5. And I'm not seeing anything else. It's a rarity of 5. I'm going really fast. So what I'm probably going to do, guys, between episodes, if I get myself turned around there, there we go. Is just let the Enderman spawner go and keep getting dimensions or unknown dimlets, and then when we get a couple that we think are useful, at least, maybe we'll try to make a world. I gotta let Thor know though when we make a world, just in case the world isn't what we want. We need to delete it. He's gotta, I believe, delete it from the server file so that the server backup doesn't get gigantic. So yeah, guys, this has been episode number 24. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative to you. I'm having fun doing this one as well. And if you got any comments or suggestions or anything cool that you might see that I could use making these dimensions, let me know. Or if you guys actually have a setup of certain dimlets that you've used that you think would be really cool for us to use, post it in the comment section. And we'll give you credit if we end up making that one. I'll put it right there on the wall saying that you guys, it came from you. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Click the subscribe button, click the like button, do all that good stuff I always tell you to do. And I'll see you next time.